Elmer say?
We hit air. He won't stretch, Jake. He says either bring in a partner, or put it on the block,
Or develop it. Yeah. He'd like that. Another Aspen in his backyard. That'll be the Frosty Friday.
He's making noises about jerking the line of credit.
He wouldn't.
He's feeling the pressure. I think he would.
How long we got?
If we're lucky, a month.
First time Marty and I came out here was January. Got to where the lodge is now, had some lunch. Didn't say anything for the longest time. Looked around, and everywhere you turn is mountains. That's when I knew I was home. Welcome to Stryker's Mountain. To get you here, we promised 7 days of the greatest skiing in the world, and with a little help from the mountain, that's exactly what we'll deliver. We have some new friends from Austria. A group from Colorado back from Moore. And a couple of hotshot skiers from Calgary, or so they claim. Not as many as usual, but that's all right. All of you, while you're here, we'd like you to feel that Stryker's Mountain is your home and that you're part of the Stryker family. We'll be dividing you up among our guides as to how well you told us you could ski. Tomorrow we'll find out who's been fibbing. Our lead guide is Tricia. If you remember a few years back, she was one of the brightest lights on our national ski team. This is Charlie, our helicopter pilot. Eddie is from Invermere. And our old friend, Leo. I got a couple of kids running around here. One of them drove you up in the helicopter. And the other one, you'll probably see bumming lifts from her brother when I'm not looking. Very rare that you'll get 200,000 feet in 1 week. We got it last week because of the weather. It was just marvelous. The group left.
Excuse me, Jake. There's a call for you. I'll get back to that. I think you better take this one now.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Thank you. We got a bite.
Got a call from Jim McKay. He wants to look us over.
Jim McKay? What, the Jim McKay, Caralta? Is he coming up?
Next change.
You think he's our angel?
Jim McKay's been accused of many things, but being an angel isn't one of them.
Well, what did he say? What did you tell him?
On the bus caught us with our pants down, looking for cash for a quarter interest.
And what did he say?
He's been hearing the same thing from everybody.
Jim McKay? Jake, with a guy like that involved, the mountain could take off. Maybe we could move on my heli hiking idea.
Paul,
You said you were gonna think about it.
I said I'd think about it when we're back on our feet.
Yeah, with McKay in, we're
He's
back.
not in yet.
Yeah, well, maybe heli-hiking's the way to get him in.
Because when I finished the first run, I still had so much energy. I traversed over to Sundance Ridge, and I skied down there. I still wasn't tired. So when I hit the warming, I cashed in my downhills and went cross-country home. That's at least another 15 Ks right there. Trish, I feel so good. And the break is fine. There's nothing there. No weakness at all. If this isn't healed, I don't know what is.
How are the thighs? Any burning?
No. Rock of Gibraltar.
Real Iron Man stuff, huh?
Trish, I'm ready. I'm really ready this time.
Everything holding together, Jake?
So far. How'd Lowney do today?
Oh, she had a good day.
What do you think? How long?
I think it's about time she started training with a real coach again.
Don't sell yourself short. She ready?
Has been for a week. She's so antsy.
Is Dave still interested in looking her over for the national team?
He was last time I talked to him.
Ask him up. We'll give him a couple of days' powder in the house. You two can grab some time together.
It's nice of you. I just don't know what his time's like right now. He's got that trials race at Marmot coming up.
Give him a call. Find out.
If you get caught and you can't ski out, then kick off your skis, dump your poles, grab onto anything you can, a rock or a tree, or roll over to the side. If you can't break free, wait for the snow to slow down. Then swim for it. Just before it stops, get your hands in front of your face and get ready to make an airspace. Then wait. Control your breathing. Don't panic. We will find you. As long as you have this. This is your skatey. This is your link with life. This is how we will find you. So please, you must keep it close to you at all times, as close as your underwear. Now just keep moving. Listen to Reinhold. He will tell you what to do.
Sorry I got a little snappy yesterday. It's been a rough week.
Never noticed.
Taking your days off in Jasper?
Yeah. Well, you want me to fly Robin for you?
He'll be sticking around for a couple of days. Dig into some background. Okay for me.
Eddie? All right, Eddie. Good boy. Eddie, I'll marry you if you ever grow up. Oh, you are in big trouble. Ah!
Charlie, let's take him up to morning glory.
guess you get him on. I thought you were going into town.
No, I changed my mind.
Ooh, there'll be a lot of broken hearts in Jasper tonight.
I doubt it. Well, what about you? You going out and exchange?
No. Dave's coming up.
That'll be nice.
I hope so.
His wife spends most of her time in Europe. That's where she is now. I mean, the marriage seems solid enough. If McKay fools around, he hasn't left a trail.
Anything on Peralta itself?
What you see, it's hard rock solid. Incredible growth. Seems to know how to pick the winners, which is a good sign for us. When I get time, I'll do a computer breakdown on his deals over the last 10 years. Look for common denominators.
Why is he in?
He comes off like a games player, Jake. There's no theme to his acquisitions. Whatever piques Jim McKay's fancy goes into the pot.
Nothing to suggest why the particular interest in Strikers Mountain.
Well, he's a skier like his daughter. It could be a toy for her. I don't think it matters why, Jake. The point is he's interested.
Always matters.
He seems straight, but he's nobody to take lightly. You better walk soft.
I can handle him. Dave Striker. Welcome to Strikers Mountain. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're a ride drinker, aren't you?
Well, I see you've done your homework. Anyway, as I was saying, tourism and recreation, we believe, over the next 20 years will be the major growth industry in the country. And right here in the Canadian Rockies, I believe it'll be number one.
But why Stryker's Mountain? Sure, we put out feelers for capital, but so do most of the resorts in Banff and Jasper.
You run a first-class operation here. We hear that you were the first of its kind in the world, and you're still the best in the world. And I like the best of anything. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, just set up a schedule for me. It's kind of like the one you use. I did dry land all summer on the slopes here. And now I'm doing weights, cross country, and lots of free ski.
All on powder.
Mostly. I've been up to Marmot a couple times, but not enough.
How's the break?
X-rays are totally clean. Doctor says it's better than what it was before, which is normal.
It's quite a fall you took. Still got your nerve?
I don't even think about it.
Quite a status thing to have a daughter on the national team. Especially if you happen to own a ski lodge. I guess Jake would like you to make the team pretty badly.
Not as bad as me.
We think we're about 8 or 10 feet off the snow, so Leo steps out. 100 feet straight down. We're in a whiteout. And what that is a climatic condition. It happens on an overcast day when you're getting ready to land. You think everything is okay, and suddenly all of your visual reference marks are gone. You can't see the sky, you can't see the snow. That's a whiteout.
Well, she seems to have her head screwed on pretty good. We'll make a few runs tomorrow, see what happens.
I think she's the best young prospect in the country, bar none. She can do it for you. All she needs is the competition experience and the right coach.
What about you? You need the right coach.
She's got the strength like her father.
Obviously, you're still pretty high in the mountain, man.
Why shouldn't I be? He's built something special here. Not to mention going out on a limb for me. Promoting a woman to lead guide at Stryker's Mountain wasn't exactly conventional wisdom.
I haven't seen you since.
Dave, what do you want from me?
Same old thing. I want you to quit Stryker's Mountain.
Sometimes you hover there, just watching the trees. Can't go up, can't go down. Just hope you don't run out of gas, huh? Don't worry, it'll never happen to you.
Excuse me. We'd haul them in the lumber camp down the valley by Skidoo, using the logging roads to take them to the run. Then we got our first helicopter. Then everything changed. We jumped to 20,000 vertical feet a day. People couldn't believe it. Today, weather permitting, we double that. Yeah, it was the chopper that did it. Hell, I couldn't have built the place without it.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the stuff in.
That's where it is today, Jake. Technology. Technology.
My son, Paul, Mr. McKay.
Paul Stryker, this is really a pleasure. I've been looking forward to this. You know, last year when you pulled those Americans off of that Mount...
Robson.
Robson. Damn fine work. Damn fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dave, I have finally found something that I want to do. I never thought I'd find anything to replace racing for me. But this has. Being a coach's wife or helper...
Then coach yourself. You don't have to play second fiddle to me. Look what you've done for Lowney. She didn't crawl out of the hole she was in just because she's Jake Stryker's daughter.
I don't want a coach. That's your thing. Dave, I like it here. I like working here. I like the people here. And I know that when it counts, they'll be there to back me up. I'm not going to give it up.
Well, Paul, I guess you'll be sitting in on the conversations your father and I'll be having?
No, actually, that's Jake's job. I just supply the machines.
I understood that the entire helicopter operation was yours. You designed the logistics. Very efficient.
Mr. McKay's done his homework. Tricia, I'm sure you'll have something to say about it. Tomorrow, take Dave and Lowney in your group. Sandra McKay is coming up to Marla for the trials. Did Dave mention anything to you?
No. Jake, from here on in, it's up to Lowney.
And then I said to him, I said, listen, there's no point in doing anything like
Lowney, we're blasting this morning. Your audition's on hold.
Oh, this morning, Trish, can it wait?
A 2-hour delay isn't going to jeopardize your racing career.
She's a little snarly this morning.
Tell me about it.
She almost took my head off during the snow profile.
Heard she and Dave got separate rooms last night.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, Charlie. Let's show Mr. McKay the property. Our lease holdings extend from that ridge on the right all the way over to that cloud bank, back down into the valley by the river. And that big one in front of you is Rikers Mountain, center of our holdings. We don't own the valleys, of course, just the slopes. Nobody wanted the slopes until they found out we could make money from them.
Yeah. It's incredible. An empire. The kingdom in the clouds.
What I think of as sanctuary.
This is incredible. A lot of things you can do here. A lot of things you can do.
It's already been done.
Lowney, why don't you leave today? Take Dave with you. I'll follow with the others.
Really? All right. Okay, Coach, let's go. All right. Woo.
Well, let's go back out there and do that again.
He looks at me, you know, like I'm crazy. And I said, no, no. When the waitress comes over, if she puts your waffles down in front of you first, you get the extra point. If she puts my eggs down in front of me first, then I get the extra point. He looked at me, and he looked over at the waitress, who, by the way, is now picking up the food. Then he looked back at me, and the big grin came across his face, and he said, "You're on." And we shook hands on it. So another waitress came over with the food, and she stood in front of the table, took out her bill, see who got what, puts it back, and she's got the food in her arms. She takes off the waffles. Then she reaches over, puts the eggs in front of me first. Oh, Bertie was so mad he got up and he cursed and he ran out of that restaurant. Waitress didn't know what the hell had happened. So I gave her a $100 tip. I got the extra point, had 2 breakfasts, and that's how we closed the deal. Now this is beautiful. Guess after a while you kind of get used to it, don't you?
Nah, you never get used to it. Probably appreciate it more. Watching it change every day, adjusting to it.
I'd like to go skiing up there tomorrow.
No, we don't ski the glacier till April. Only then if we need the snow. We used to, but I lost my wife in an avalanche. It was a hard lesson.
Well, you've really built something here, Jake.
Compared to Peralta, it's pretty small.
No. Peralta's a conventional business operation. This is new ground here. It's new frontier. And I can understand why you wouldn't want to share it with an outsider. It shows.
Nothing personal.
Not taken so, Jake.
I can't believe you're saying that.
She hasn't got the technique.
You bastard, you're doing this because of what's happening with us.
Please, don't flatter yourself. In case you've forgotten, we don't normally run the downhill in 2 feet of powder. Now, if it was a powder event, she'd blow the whole world away. I don't think she can cut it on the ice. I saw her follow Whistler. She hasn't got the technique.
You're wrong. Dave, look, at least invite her to the downhill at Marmot. She deserves that much of a chance.
So do a lot of other people that aren't going to get it.
Dave, please. You have to do this.
Why? As a last favor?
That's Lonnie. She's a first. Trisha, thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you.
Still have to come up big at Marmot.
I know. Where's Dave now?
He's getting ready to fly out with Paul. He said he'd come down to say goodbye.
I'm gonna go out, okay?
Hey, what?
All right.
Can't he stick around for a couple of days? I was going to give you the time off.
No. With Paul going out for supplies, it works out.
Thanks.
Makes me feel old anyway.
I did it for her.
Just a great day. Fantastic. Wow. Good morning.
It's snowing.
Not a whole lot.
It's not too bad, you know. It's very tough.
You'll feel better on late night last night. You want a cookie? Oh, no way.
It's been winding down for a long time. Spending winters apart doesn't exactly strengthen a relationship.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you how we're going to keep you up here all summer at Stryker's Mountain, too?
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do, lock me up in the wax room?
No, I'm serious.
I'm listening.
It's always seemed to me like we should be able to do something with the place in the summertime. You know? I mean, just think how beautiful it is up in the Alpine. After mosquito season, the colors are incredible. The view, the smell. Hell, you know what it's like. If other people knew about it, they'd come up here in droves just to see it. They'd come hella hiking.
Hell hiking. You're talking about a whole new season up here at Stryker's Mountain. Different clientele, different conditions, different everything. Jake never said anything.
Well, it's not Jake's idea, it's mine.
Can you make it work?
Who knows? Nobody's ever tried it before. Just like nobody had ever tried hella skiing before. But Jake says if McKay comes in, he'll give it a try.
Yeah, if.
He's in already.
Jake, remember all your merchant friends? The ones been sucking money out of Stryker's Mountain for years? Well, those bastards all got together and cut us off. We can't get doink on credit. It's cash or check, no delivery.
Damn.
They're camped on the doorstep down here, Jake. In 2 days, you're going to be eating snow and wiping your ass with the birch bark unless you can pay some bills. And it's just lucky that SOB Kramer's can't get at the jet fuel, or you wouldn't be flying either.
All right, Rob, take it easy.
But take it easy. You come down here for a while and fight off the Wolverines.
McKay's hooked.
You sure?
He's dragging it out, but tomorrow should do it.
You sure?
I'll push him.
Can I tell Elmer he's in? If McKay's in, Elmer extend the credit, but he's got to be in, Jake.
Tell Elmer he's in.
I'm okay. Go back to bed. I'm okay, honey.
It's okay. Go back to bed, kid.
We're not gonna chance it in the open. We'll ski the trees.
Come on, come on. We're all good skiers here.
We'll ski the trees. Now, you all know what to watch for. Keep your turns wide. We don't want to lose anyone down a tree well. Don't want anyone getting slivers in their butts either.
Doesn't look that dangerous.
It is that dangerous. Now, if you get into any kind of
Jake. Jake.
Stop! Jake! Are you all right? Come on. You okay, sir?
Jake, it's Rob. You remember I was going to do a computer breakdown of McKay's deals over the last 10 years and look for common denominators?
What'd you find?
Spit it out.
It's no coincidence, but in over 80% of the deals where he's come in for a piece of the action within a year, he's ended up owning the whole thing.
Well,
How you feel?
none the worse for wear. Thanks to Tricia here.
Yeah, she was right on the ball this morning.
You know, Jake, now you better thin out more of those trees up there because somebody's going to get hurt.
I thought it might have spoiled Stryker's Mountain for you.
Are you kidding? No, I'm sure that it comes as no surprise to the three of you, but I like what I've seen here. I'd like to be part of it, Jake. So my people want to go over your books, of course. Frankly, I don't care what's in them because anything can be fixed. The potential here is so great, and I'm going to come at you with an offer. It'll be a fair one. You just give me a couple of days to get some numbers together.
That's great. I thought you might have changed your mind.
Paul, you'd have to fight me to keep me out of this. You Want me? I'm in.
All right.
Paul, you haven't thought this heli climbing thing through any more than you did the last time. Who are your customers? If you're relying on the tourists to come up every year from Banff and Jasper, you're competing head-to-head with the Skytram. Running a helicopter that's costing $2,000 an hour, forget it. You're talking climbers? They don't want to be ferried up to the top of the mountain. They want to climb there. No sooner take a helicopter than drive a truck up. People come up here in the winter for skiing. They're a different brand of person. Come up for the thrill. Danger. For them, the scenery's just a bonus.
Jake, I got a feeling about this. It's got a whole lot more potential than you think it does.
Running a business isn't just thinking of fancy ideas, then eating the losses when it doesn't pan out.
Jake, you're just a winter freak. All you can see is the snow. It's not that my idea doesn't make any sense. You just don't know how to listen to anything new anymore.
Yeah? You come up with a good idea, I'll listen.
Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. Yeah. I don't understand the things I do. Yeah. The world outside looks so unkind. And I'm counting on you to see me through. Give me the beat, boys, and soothe my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me the beat, boys, and soothe my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me the beat, boys, and soothe my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift
Oh, yeah, right. Well, Jake says there's no market for it. You know, no customers, but I know there is.
Oh, hell, Paul. Markets are created. If there isn't a market, you make one. You make the one you need. That's what advertising is all about.
Yeah, but it's a big investment. It's still a big risk, right?
Everything is a risk.
See, Jake doesn't see that, you know? Oh, there's so much potential in this place. We could be doing so much more with it, but he's so damn resistant, you know? I don't like to say it, but he thinks so small.
Oh, but I tell you, Paul, your idea sounds good to me. So I tell you what, if your father and I have a meeting of the minds, I'll run a check on this hella...
Hiking.
And if it stands up, then I guarantee you've got my support all the way.
We're really socked in. I don't know. The reports say it's supposed to last maybe 3 or 4 days. Yeah, well, Dad says it's just as liable to break up, but... Dave, what if it doesn't?
Well, I don't know what to say, Lonnie. We can do the training runs without you, but if you don't make the prelims, I can't hold a spot for you.
shut up and play Yahtzee.
Well, it seems to me, Jake, that the trick is to be able to do business even when the weather's bad.
There are certain things the mountain calls her shots on, period.
Well, all right. Now, let's talk about Stryker's Mountain. I'm going to give you a certain amount of money. Short time, you'll be back where you were before, maybe even a little bit ahead. Now, at that point, what plans do you have?
First, we get back on our feet.
Well, I understand that. But there's a long way and a short way. Now, you have a lot of empty rooms here. It's bad weather. When the season is over, there are going to be a lot more. So, there'll be a lot of different ways to fill those rooms.
I thought I made it quite clear off the top. I wanted money, not management.
Jake, you just don't give me any room, do you? I want to get involved. I want to work with you. I want you to use my energy. I want you to use my experience.
I'll listen to anything.
Bullshit, Jake. You don't listen. I mean, Jim built Corralta. He can help build us, too. With more than just his money.
No, Jake, all I'm saying is that you've got a problem and I want to help. Now, the days of the one-man operation are long gone. Have you thought about tour packages? Albert Listow, for example. He's one of the best in the United States. He could fill the rooms here 10 times over.
You think it's that simple? I've been after Listow for years. The man's a recluse.
Telephone man. Takes a big idea to get him out of the house.
You don't call him, he calls you.
On the back of that card is his private phone number.
Anybody wants me, I'm here. Make no mistake. I run Stryker's Mountain.
Jake! Lowney's gone.
Prince George weather says no change. Just trough after trough coming in over the Selkirks.
She makes the glacier. Some of those crevasses aren't bridged.
She'll try and cross under Laurier. That's pretty unstable.
It's like cement out there. There's not even a peephole. Maybe it's clear up top. I don't know.
She'll try and cross the glacier and make for the highway. Jake, I want to go after her.
The track's already filling in. A mile will be all gone. Then we have to look for two.
We wait.
Jake.
We wait. Same every year. Somebody gets killed. Skier, climber. Sometimes a stranger. Sometimes a friend.
You've cut yourself off too much up here, Jake. You come too close to the edge. You need better controls. You need more controls.
Controls. You think something doesn't suit you, all you do is change it. It doesn't work that way, Bear.
Yeah? Okay, Al. That's all I wanted to hear. I appreciate it.
Ranger picked her up about half an hour ago.
Okay, you'll have an offer from me in writing in 24 hours, and you can be sure it'd be the kind of offer you give to me if the positions are reversed. We'll get together when you come up for the race.
Looks pretty good, Jake.
He's not right for us.
Number 17, Sandra McKay, at 1 minute, 45.03 seconds. McKay now takes the lead. McKay and Stryker will both advance, and tomorrow compete for the sole remaining place on our national team.
It's a ton of money for a quarter interest. He's been generous. Over generous.
What else?
Wants a say in running things. Wants it guaranteed in writing. Wants to go to a formal board of directors situation. Won't settle for being a silent partner under any circumstances.
No.
Jake.
Forget it. Pretend he didn't even make an offer.
Jake, we can't forget it. We're boxed. We're boxed. The only reason the damn bank is still with us is because I told them McKay was in. What am I supposed to say to Elmer now? He'll pull the plug on us 2 seconds flat.
Stall him. Hold him off.
So he has a say. We still have control. He's giving us a hell of a deal here.
You think I don't know that you got something cooking with McKay? Let me tell you something, Sonny. You're in over your head. McKay's heading the same way Elmer was. Develop it.
You're all wrong, Jake.
Oh, yeah? Well, we're not going to find out.
Well, you wouldn't come in without having a say in running things either. It's exactly what he said it would be. He'll give you the same deal you'd give him. And you'd see us lose the mountain before you'd share the throne.
I got a long shot. I need some time.
Elmer won't wait, Jake. He's hyped on McKay.
Stall him. Stall him. Buy me a couple of days. Anything.
I'll try, Jake. But McKay isn't going to back off.
You said we'd have to fight him to keep him out. I expect we will.
Hi. Did Dad come? He's mad, isn't he?
No, he had a meeting, but he said he'd be here for sure. He wasn't mad, he was worried.
I had to do
Hey,
it.
congratulations, kid.
Yeah, well, they're just the prelims.
Yeah, but it looks like everybody who's ahead of you is already on the team.
There's one who isn't. She's edged me out twice, both times under a second. What's the matter? What is it?
Hey, it's race day today. That's all we're thinking about, right?
Come on, Paul.
No, the deal with McKay's falling apart. Jake's talking to Elmer's.
We're gonna lose the mountain, aren't we?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marmot Basin. Would all competitors please move to the top of the course?
Jake, Rob, come on in. Sorry to keep you waiting out in the cold. I was just on the phone.
No problem, Elmer. Good to see you. I'm waiting for a long-distance call. I had it routed through your office. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all, Jake. I wish I could offer you some coffee, but being closed for the race, there's no secretaries here today. We're sure hoping for Lowney to do good, Jake. Bank's got a banner out there, and every single one of our employees is under it. And not because I ordered him to be, either.
Thanks, Elmer. I appreciate that. Elmer, I'm not hooking up with McKay.
It pains me to hear that, Jake. You and Stryker's Mountain have been one of our best customers for many years. We've carried you through thick and thin. But Jake, it's got too thin.
Elmer,
I won't consider it. I won't discuss it. You take McKay in, or bring down your outstanding balance by 50%, or we call the loan. Tomorrow. Jake, my ass is on the line here. You're into us in a big way. You'll go down and you'll bring me with you. Everything I've worked for 25 years will be thrown away. My position, my reputation, my name. I'll do a lot for you, Jake. But not that.
Hello? Yes, this is Jake Stryker. Yes, operator, I'll take the call. Elmer, I've been talking with Albert Listow. Listow Tours. He's one of the biggest tour agents in the States. I've got him interested in packaging Stryker's Mountain. I've sent him down some stuff to look at, and if you like it, he'll come up. Elmer, all I'm asking is, if he comes up, to stand by me till then. No longer.
I'll listen to what he has to say.
Hello. Hello, Albert. Yes, I'm a hard man to track down sometimes. Listen, Albert, I've got a few friends here who are a little anxious as to what you have to say. As a matter of fact, I'm a little anxious myself, so if you don't mind, I'll put you on the speaker here, all right? Great.
Well, Jake, I guess I don't have to tell you what you're providing there. Looks like a marvelous adventure. Are the mountains in the winter really that spectacular? Or have you tricked me with your pictures?
No pictures could do them justice. They're the backbone of the continent.
I have one problem, though, Jake, and it's a simple one I run into sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes, and that is, quite simply, there is too much adventure, too much danger for our clientele.
Well, we keep the risks down to a minimum. I can assure you that...
I have no doubt that your safety precautions are excellent, but for our clientele, this, well, it is too much. If I know one thing, Jake, I know my customers, and they will not go this far.
Oh, Jake. Jake. I want you to meet my daughter, Sandra. Honey, this is Jake Stryker.
Hi, Mr. Stryker. You're looking for Lowney. I think she's up already. I've got to go up now too, Daddy.
Oh, yes, I know.
You know, Mr. Stryker, Lowney and I are so close in our times. Well, I think it's wonderful because if I've got to lose to someone, there's no one I'd rather lose to than her.
Don't you even mention that word. You get it right out of your mind. You get up there and you win for the McKays.
Thanks, Daddy.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Stryker.
Good luck.
I love it. Well, Jake, I understand you had a little talk with Elman's.
It's like Elman's been eating out both sides of the pie.
Just another banker covering himself. You know, Jake, I really want to work with you. We could do things. I mean, we could do big things. You know what the trouble with the two of us is? We're just a couple of old bulls, and both of us want to run the herd. Tell you what, I'll make you a proposition. Waffles or eggs, Jake? Let's see whose plate the waitress puts down. Now, Sandra says that she and Lowney are just about neck and neck, so if Sandra comes down and she beats Lowney's time, then I run the show. If Lowney comes down and she beats Sandra's time, you run the show. No influence from me now. I give you my word on that. You're gonna have to start playing with the big boys. You're dead to your feet, Jake. And tomorrow morning, this whole thing goes into the toilet anyway.
Final call, first seat racers to the start.
You're on.
Striker's got a tough one to beat.
Number 19, Lonely Striker, in the gate.
Watch the race near the bottom. Keep concentration, relax there, relax.
10 seconds.
Easy, go for it.
Striker at the interval is .02 one-hundredths ahead.
There she is.
Number 19, a final time, 1 minute, 44.75 seconds. The winner and the new member of our national team, Sandra McKay, number 17.
Win some, you lose some, eh, Dad? It takes another year, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. You talked to her?
Yeah, she's okay.
What room is she in?
228. But Jake's with her.
Did Jake talk to you at all today?
No, why?
I don't know. He seemed really weird this afternoon. Something happened at the bank.
Never said anything to me.
Want to get a drink?
Sure.
What's this for?
That. I thought we'd crack it when Lowney won. But I guess we'll have to wait for another special occasion. This is gonna complicate things. I guess this really won't complicate anything. I mean, if it's only one time.
Was that what you want?
No.
Good. Because I was thinking of doing it again.
I meant complicate things over a longer term.
Only if you wanted to.
I mean, what's Jake gonna say?
Jake has no approval over how I conduct my personal life.
It wasn't exactly Jake's approval of you I was worried about. What's he gonna think of me?
He's one of the family, I guess.
How was it I used to think of you as a kid?
I don't know, maybe you were older then.
Oh. Well, maybe I was. I must look like a floor mop.
I can't even see you. I got 15 minutes sleep.
Didn't hear you complaining last night.
I'm not complaining now.
You two look like you slept in each other's clothes.
Thank you, Jake.
You don't look so hot yourself. Where's Lowney? What the hell happened at the bank yesterday, anyway?
She's on her way over. I agreed to the deal. McKay's in. What's wrong? I thought that's what you wanted.
you doing here?
Oh, you think you can hog all this powder to yourself?
Yeah, I guess not.
Oh, it's marvelous. Dad bought me 1 week skiing for making the national team. Isn't that just the perfect gift?
Yeah, it's perfect. Well, welcome to Strikers Mountain.
Thanks.
Come on, I'll show you around.
All right.
Jake?
Not now. I'll talk to you in a few days. I want to catch that shuttle into town.
You're going into town again?
That's what I just said.
Jake. Jake! I need to talk to you. I need some help around here. With the new business McKay's sending our way, we should be thinking about 4 groups again, hiring a new guide. And we're short of good snow. We need to free up some runs on the red list. There's all kinds of things that...
You asked for the job. It's your responsibility. That's what I pay you for.
What's with him?
I don't know.
Hang in there.
Well, I figure I'll spend 1 more year on the junior team, but work really hard. And then just wait for an opening. Tricia says the time will come, if you're good enough, but they just can't pass on you anymore.
Oh, Lowney. You'll make it. You'll see. I know Dave was surprised.
Really?
He really didn't expect you to do so well.
Told me that, but I kind of thought he was saying it to be nice. What I gotta do is spend more time outside. That's one thing he did say. It's just skiing and powder all the time. It's just not good enough. I think that's the hardest part. You know, it's okay in competition, but when you have to train away from home, I think that's the worst.
Yeah, but you won't have to. You'll be able to do it right here.
What do you mean?
Oh, no. I wasn't supposed to tell.
Tell what?
Let's have a good day tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, see ya.
Hey, kid, where's your friend?
It's too old for you, Eddie.
What are you doing still up? Huh? What is it?
Paul, they're not mountain people.
Who?
The McKays. They're just not mountain people. They don't understand.
Paul? Paul, what the hell's going on?
I'm gonna switch machines with Charlie. You can take my runs in the morning.
Why?
Lowney told me it looks like McKay has some plans of his own for Strikers Mountain.
You figure it's late enough in the season?
It looks sound. We need the snow. We don't give these guys a couple of good days skiing, they'll be pissed off. Goes on the green list starting now.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Look. Did Jake sign the papers?
Well, if he has, he hasn't sent him back yet.
Okay. Hey, Paul! You waiting for me?
Yeah.
Well, come on inside. Want to show you our new offices here. This way, partner. As you see, we are opening new offices. Hey, Bill. Bill?
Yo.
Yo, we're here. In here, Paul. Like some coffee?
No, thanks.
Edith, I'll have some. You know, black. Yeah, take a seat if you like. Incidentally, we had our fellows check out your heli hiking idea. It's a case of too little, not fast enough, I'm afraid. So Jake was right. It was a good idea, though. I want you to keep that creative flow of ideas coming, because I'm going to need your help. I got a few ideas of my own, and I want your advice. Come on, Paul, come on over here. Have a look at this. It's going to take all of us working together, pooling our energy to pull this off. Ski lifts, Paul. One incredible run, all the way down to the lodge. That way it does away with our vulnerability to bad weather.
Jim?
Thank you.
Lifts?
Yeah. Drop the skiing prices, lower the exclusivity, broaden the base.
What's this here? This dotted line.
Bill?
Yo.
Bring that in here, will you?
It isn't finished yet, Mr. McKay.
Come on, come on. It's all right, I'll take care of it. You can have it back. 200 luxury rooms, Paul. Greenhouse gardens, Olympic-sized swimming pools, tennis courts, penthouse quarters. This is just a mock-up to get some cash. Real thing will be a work of art. I'll get Erickson or Cardinal to do it. I know them both. Already called the government. They want to come in on this. Paul, this is a potential Winter Olympic site. At the very least, an annual World Cup race. You're looking at a new Banff, Paul. A new Banff.
What happens to heli skiing?
You'll have that. And one more, too. We'll broaden the empire in the sky. We'll cut off a bigger piece of the world. Put it in a box.
God damn, you think this is what we want? Everything you're trying to do here is what people come to Strikers Mountain to get away from. Mr. McKay, Lonnie was right. You're not mountain people. My father spent his whole life fighting everything you're trying to do here. Do you think he's going to stand for this?
Paul. I think you better talk with your father.
Brian, have you seen Jake?
Try the lounge, Mr. Stryker.
What the hell are you doing in town?
Looking for you.
What do you want?
I haven't seen you pour back like that since Mom died.
You want a rescue mission, or you got something to talk to me about?
I saw McKay this morning. He's got some pretty fancy plans for the mountain. You know. You know about it? You're just gonna let it happen?
Nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? What the hell are you saying? Stop him. He doesn't control us.
Yes, he does. He controls us. He owns us. He runs Strikers Mountain.
How?
I bet on Lonnie's race. Paul, we were dead. Elmer was going to pull the plug. You couldn't have two of us in control. It was him or me. I lost.
What the hell's wrong with the original deal he offered you?
He was wrong. You give him a say in running things, he'll wind up owning it anyway. I'm no boardroom fighter.
What makes you think you had to do it alone? Does she know? Does Lonnie know?
No.
Well, she's gonna find out sooner or later. It better be from you. What about Rod? You talk to Rob? What can we do?
There's nothing to do.
He's got us? What the hell are you saying? That's my home! The mountain's my home. You got no right to throw it away.
It was you who wanted him in the first place.
Mr. Stryker. Not Jake Stryker, I know. I overheard you asking for him as I arrived.
Paul Stryker, Jake's my father.
I thought as much. I've come here hoping to speak with your father.
Try the lounge.
Yes, I've missed him. Perhaps I could speak with you. I apologize. I did not properly introduce myself. Albert Listow. Listow Tours?
Right.
Your father was talking to me about heli skiing, which unfortunately is not quite our kind of holiday.
Yeah, so I heard.
But since I spoke with your father, I have many times looked at the photographs of your lodge and your mountains. The same question keeps coming back again and again. So I've come for an answer. What do you do with your wonderful lodge in the summertime?
Hey, Loudie. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Well, something's changed. I mean, last night I kind of thought we were gonna be good friends. You blame me, don't you? Because your father lost Stryker's Mountain on our race.
Sandra, you're lying. I know my dad. My dad would never have done that.
Loudie, wait!
That's the second meeting you missed, Jake.
You know, Elmer, I've often wondered about that first phone call from Jim McKay. And I think I've got it figured out.
Where the hell have you been? We haven't got any proxies, Jake. I can't protect your interests unless you're here.
I got tied up.
What were you doing? Knocking over a liquor store?
Talk to you later.
You go ahead, Edith. Well, Jake, you're a half an hour late. I'll have them send the minutes of the meeting to you.
I know what's in it.
You have something on your mind?
I want you to stop. I'm asking you to stop the development. What you're doing isn't right.
What I'm doing is not right. Not right with who? With you? The hell is this? I thought you were a hard-ass businessman. That empire up there in the clouds that you put together was built by a man who understood technology. It wasn't built by some idealist.
I thought I was getting through to you. You don't understand Stryker's Mountain.
Don't tell me I don't understand the mountain, and don't give me any environmentalist baloney. I respect nature as much as you or anybody else. I'm not going up there and put up some smokestacks. I'm not a damn fool. There's a majestic natural resource up there. And as far as I'm concerned, you're wasting it.
There's nothing wasted there. The problem is you want to change it. Instead of tailoring your plans to suit the mountain, you want to change the mountain to suit your plans. You don't understand what makes it so valuable. It's wildness. It's purity.
You are living in the past, Jake. There are some changes that are right, and this is one of them. Now, what's wrong with sharing it, with making it less expensive, so that everyone can come and enjoy it?
Don't give me that crap. Everybody can come and enjoy it. You want to develop it because you want to control it. The way you want to control everything you touch. You can't do that here. I won't let you.
You won't let me?
Jake, there's been an accident.
Coming into some weather. Looks like it's gonna get rough. Yeah.
Turn it.
Daddy.
Oh. That's okay, baby. That's all right, honey. Oh, okay.
Trisha!
You're okay. Oh.
Quiet. I got it. Came here probe.
Yeah.
And get
Oh,
the
get the shovel.
The big shovels.
Get the shovel.
Pretty quiet, please. You got it.
Here. Be careful. Are you
Right
sure?
here.
Get the shovel.
No. Here. Right here. Get me.
Charlie, we got enough people here to dig. Might as well start moving them out of here before it really gets sucked in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Quiet, let's get out of here, all right?
Get around here in a helicopter.
No, Daddy.
What?
We have to wait for Lowney. I don't want to leave till we find her.
All right.
Go ahead, cover 3.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off the mountain. We got Lowney. We gotta get to the hospital. It's very thick up here. I'm just gonna climb straight up and head east for Jasper.
I put it on the green list. I thought it was all right. It's my mistake, Jake.
It's a lesson.
X-rays are fine, no internal problems. We'll keep her here for a couple of days, though.
We're going back. Got guests to tend to, and Eddie and Leo to pick up once the weather clears. You want to hitch a ride?
No. No, I don't ever want to go up there again. Never.
Jim. The car's outside.
Right. About our handshake, Jake. I'm going to let you off the hook. Your son told me that we weren't mountain people, and he's right. Have to get your money somewhere else, Jake.
Guess that leaves the skis up. If I know Elmer, he'll have it on the block first thing Monday morning.
Maybe.
Spit it out.
Well, we got a guest coming up next change. Albert Listow.
I've already spoken to him. It's too damn much for his clientele.
Yeah, he told me, just before he asked me what we did with our wonderful lodge in the summertime. I told him we ran a heli hiking operation out of it.
You what?
Yeah. Well, seems like he got real excited. It's just tame enough without the avalanches, just exciting enough with the helicopters.
Paul?
You mean we'll be flying picnickers up to the top of the mountain all summer long?
And honeymooners and retired couples, all sorts of people. All looking for something different, prepared to pay.
Let's go home.